Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you to Evil Goose Games for the game key. We're going to play some Inn Tycoon. It is Steam Early Access, where Tavern Manager Simulator was just that, a simulator. Inn Tycoon is more of a management game from the top-down perspective, a la like 2-Point Hospital, 2-Point Campus, Roller Coaster Tycoon, or Parkitect, just to name a few. The base game is $9.90 USD. For more info, check the video description below. And let's get into this adorable game that lets you click the hanging sign. All right. And just for the record, you can also do this one too. And it says Starlight Goblet. I just never go in thinking of like a certain name. Everything is awesome, as you can tell by this channel. Build a tavern room. All right, so down here, tavern, and we're just gonna add another quadrant, and then we're gonna place a couple tables. So let's plop one there. Just wants us to place one for now, so that's what we'll do. We're not gonna rush it, just in case we break the formula. Hire a waitress. Staff. We already have waitress selected, so I think she's gonna, yeah, there she is. She's already popped in. And the cool thing about this game is you could go like third person and just kind of hear like the sim talk everywhere. Build a kitchen room. Go to the little food kitchen guy. So we don't have level 2 yet, as it tells you over here. So we pretty much have to grind a little bit to get to level 2. Let's set up another table, or maybe we can double this up here. And you actually have to select the coin too. The waitress does not pick up the change. Which it's not cumbersome at all. Come on. I mean, Tavern Manager was super enjoyable having to do those things, but you also had to micromanage everything. I'm sure there'll be some sort of visual indicator, like level 2 or you've leveled up kind of scenario. I play way too many games. I do test all these games. Oh, there we go. I don't remember much because I just roll into the next one. Now we got our level 2. Let's slow down. Yeah, what we need to get. All right, let's add a kitchen back there. You know, and we're gonna add. Oh, it's 120. It's a lot. But we're gonna add 2 because I imagine we're gonna expand this. So we're gonna put a cauldron. Put it around there. And if you notice the little foot deal, that's your foot traffic. Just so like you don't put it against the wall and then your cook doesn't reach it. Counters might seem complex. Counters act as a transition point. Food and drinks are gathered here and then served to tables. You will notice a circular area around it. Food production stations within the area will gather here, and the food will be distributed to the tables within this area. Oh, there's a lot to read. I'm just gonna leave it on the screen. You guys could pause at your will. And it looks like the day has ended because I heard all the commotion stuff. End of day. So the cool thing about this game is like you get like buffs. You get a choice of a buff. I think every day. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a random thing. Maybe it doesn't happen every day. But I've seemed to be getting them every day. So now this is an event. Famous guest, 2 days. All prices 50%. Plus 50%. Customer movement speed, negative 10%. Tournament sponsorship, 3 days. All prices plus 34%. All salaries plus 30%. So, I mean, all your cooks and your waitresses and your barkeep, they're all gonna get more money. But you're gonna get a lot more foot traffic, so I mean that's not a terrible thing. Useful vintages. So it's for 1 day, all costs negative 34%. So that's probably a day that you want to go spending. And it might be the only one that we can afford because we have about 446 reputation. I almost called it influence. Played too much State of Decay. You can also convert coin into reputation as well. We're gonna skip though, because nothing's really appetizing and we don't have a whole lot of money. So we will place this. How do we? Okay, right click. Okay, I guess we're gonna put it there. Pick up that. Looks like we've opened already. Do our lucky tap to sign. And we're good to go. And let's hire a cook to start the day. And we have a bartender, housekeeper, bath attendant, bard. Now if you notice, we have housekeeper because this is in fact an inn. I'm not sure if Tavern Manager is going to get to that point yet, if they're ever going to include it. I really wish they do. Maybe I've never gotten to that part in Tavern Manager, but I think it would be really neat if they had some sort of hotel motel aspect to it, a little insky, as they would say. But I do like that this game has it because it has another little layer that you can manage amongst just the bar. Right now we have no goals to do. We're just pretty much doing as we please. I don't recall if we're getting... Oh, that's a big stack coin. What other things can we do? We got those. We can get a mead dispenser. That's not terrible. We'll actually put it here because we're gonna expand to the left. So it's gonna see the circulars basically everywhere that it kind of works with. So we're actually gonna go that way. Let's get our broom. And again, you could replace these things. So you could go click on it and then relocate, and you can move it as you will. So I do like that there's no penalties for that, and things aren't permanent. You don't have to completely demolish something to replace it. I think games are starting to get that concept of like, oh, we screwed up, or we weren't aware that we could have done something when we did it. I do like that there's that, oh, we can move a chair without having to break the chair, because that's just silly. So let's actually, now that we have, I mean, we haven't really expanded a whole lot. But we might hold off a little bit. Yeah. End of day 2. Oh, we're still losing money, but I think we're slowly trying to get that balance. So far, no frownies. So, I mean, that's always kind of a good thing. Helps your reputation. Okay, so now we have feast days. Food prices are more expensive. Drink prices are more expensive. Waitress salary, cook salary, customer patience. Okay. So those are kind of like your new ones. New Year's Eve, this is the one I really like. This is the one I kept on getting over and over again. I really like it because it changes a lot of the theming to like Christmas. It's really cool. Wealthy patrons. Alright, tip chance. Oh man. Yeah, I think we will do this one though. It's cheaper. And we might get more money. Because this one I did get a lot in the beginning, but unfortunately we never got to the point where we had like the end part of it. So that was just kind of unfortunate. We can only get them on the tavern side, but not on the inside. Alright, well let's start expanding this. I mean, the downside is like now that we have like staff and whatnot, we are losing money. Oh, level 3. Okay. And we got 200. So that's 100% thankful. Game is not as generous when it comes to earning money. And unfortunately, we have to expand the dance floor. So we could add another bar. But I don't think we need that yet. Long table. Super awesome. But we need to be level 4. And we're just gonna spend a lot of money just adding more tables here. But I feel like it's a necessity. The more tables, the more opportunity, right? And because these bars and stuff, they kind of serve their radius. As you can see. We're gonna have to like add another bar because this side won't get any sort of action. They might get it from the mead. They won't get it from the bar. And it would be nice if they actually had like a different style bar as well. That it's not just like an L shape. It would be nice if you just get like a straight bar so you could kind of connect them. Because as far as I can tell, I think it's the same, yeah. So you see it's the same style. And it would be nice if actually you can flip it or change from like an L to just a straight bar. Spending like $200, 200 coin, I should say, seemed to kind of benefit. Now we're actually in the green for once. We went from red for 2 days to now making profit. And we have, okay, so now it's going to fall. So went from summer to fall. Ooh, useful vintages. So we already came across this one earlier. Famous guests. Let's do this one. I think we're gonna make profit with that as well, because we're not gonna have to pay the employees as much, unfortunately for them. And I do like that your buffs or your debuffs, depending on how you look at it, are both here. So for as many things as you have, they all just show up here. Again, I think it's a clever little tactic that they're doing here, where like something like a roller coaster tycoon or a park attacks, you can do like contracts where you can run an ad in like the newspaper or TV ad, or I don't even know if they do social media or something these days. I don't know. Let's slow this down so we can kind of digest on what we're doing here. Let's expand a little bit. So we have 3, so we can do bread oven or a pie oven. Can't really do an inn yet. We don't have enough. I think we will actually... The downside is you have to get 2 of these. But then you still have to buy it. So that part kind of sucks. And you have to be where the cook is. So we're going to put it there. So now we have our bread oven. And we have our cauldron. Cooking our stews. And we might have to put another counter on that side. But we can't afford it yet. We are 6 coin short. And that's not even talking about expanding the back wall either. It's a pretty chill game. I like it. I really dig these games. And I like that it's not throwing a whole lot at you in the beginning. So you can kind of digest what you're doing. But, I mean, if you wanted to, you can do the classic, I'm going to speed things up here just so I can kind of progress a lot faster. We 283, so we have enough to like expand, but I don't think we're gonna have enough to get another bar. And honestly, I don't even know if we're gonna need a bar. It's just the downside is I feel like these 2 chairs are always gonna be vacant unless they get the mead, because they can't get anything from the bar. Just the bar just doesn't reach them, which is unfortunate. I really wish that you could change the radius, maybe upgrade it, which you probably can. Yeah, you can upgrade it. I'm not sure if that changes the radius or looks like it just changes the prices. Would be really cool though if it actually changed the radius to be larger. I think in the meantime I can always just move that table over there as well. End of day 4. We're still making green. I don't think as much profit as we did previously, but we're still in green. We do have some frowny faces though. But I mean, it is what it is. We're still in the fall. Super fast service, tournament, so we can't do any of these. We don't have enough coin to actually change the reputation because you kind of convert it over here and you can see how many coin it's going to take and how much reputation you get from it. We're not going to do any of that. We still have another that's still running. Ends tax reduction, so we have another day of cheap employees. And we can, honestly, we could just move this over here. And it still shows you too of what it's all coming from. So that's the real neat thing, is showing you just your connections of where like all your things are coming to. So you got your production here, so you got your plates for your bread and your, I guess, your soups. And then you got your bar and you got your meat over here. So again, I really like that. You can kind of see where your production's coming from, so if you have to kind of add something new, you can. And let's add, you know what? I don't think we need to add anything. Let's add a bar. So we kind of start working on this side. Can we still place it though? So it won't let us place it yet because of this table. What happens to these people if I move it? Are they gonna stay on it? No, they disappear. Dang it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. And we're gonna have to hire... This guy's gonna be stuck in the corner. He's not gonna have anything to go. Hope he doesn't have to pee. Let's hire another employee. This is gonna get expensive fast. We don't have enough money. Yeah, I figured. So we're gonna have to... Level 4. We might actually just make this the kitchen here in the middle. And put like maybe flanking bedrooms. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see, because I might bring in the bar like a notch left and right to kind of condense in the middle. So yeah, we can't even do that. I mean, it would be nice if we could convert some reputation to coin. Unfortunately, I think the slider goes in one direction. We got a lot of coin there. Oh, and the door's in the middle. So that's gonna be a little sticky wicket. Wonder how that's gonna work out. Yeah, now we're negative 310 because we pretty much bought that and we just lost our butt on the bar and the bedroom. 4 days left of bankruptcy. Oh, that's confident. Tax reduction. Let's do that again. I feel like we're gonna need that to save money. So let's toss that here. Let's move this in. Let's demolish that. I feel like that's just getting in the way. I mean, maybe. I just think that this has to be in the room. So this perhaps might be a terrible idea, putting the bed here, but we can always just expand left and right. I mean, we're not completely stuck. Oh, she's spilling things. That's what it is. Because that was behind the counter. I mean, at least we're in the positive again. That's one good thing. We were negative when we started. And we did buy all this stuff here, so I can see why we're in the negative. And I just want to get 175. And we're gonna need more though. We're gonna need like 200 and something. Because we're gonna have to pay the employees, even though we're paying them less. Thankfully for now. And we did downsize the chairs or the tables to fit the bars because there's a lot of space here in between. And unfortunately, it's kind of unusable. Which again, I do like the simplicity of it, that you're grabbing the table and 4 chairs. You're not putting everything individually, but at the same time, it also hinders what you can actually do. Oh, so we're at 200. We're gonna be negative again. No, we'll see how much they take out. So total 173. So now we're scorching heat. New Year's Eve. Dang, we can't do that yet. We can't do any of these. Dang. Okay, hey, we have enough now. Well, now we have a bed. I imagine someone's just gonna show up and take it. We need it though. We need that rent. I wonder how long they stay there too. That's another question. Oh, we got our first guest. 19? Is he just sleeping for one day? I do like that aspect. It's a little different. Whoa! Whoa! Unexpected. I've seen her spill stuff. I didn't really think that was going to be a thing. That's actually kind of cool. Very windy out. Oh, the leaves are gone. It's supposed to be hot. So I'm hoping these people will start showing up here. Clean this up so we don't have another slippage. I don't think we have insurance for this place. Go third person. This is really kind of cool. That you can go all the way into this level. That guy's snoring really loud. You hear him? Wow. Alright guys, this is Inn Tycoon. It is Steam Early Access. Thank you to Evil Goose Games for the game key. It goes for $9.90. For more info, check the video description below. And we will catch you in the next one. Oh, that wasn't some snoring. Those were people slurping their drinks like they're straws. Because they're still doing it, the guy's already left. Alright guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Later.